Chila here from Evyssa Vacations. Today I want to talk to you about the 3 most common mistakes that I see travelers make on international vacations, and also the things that I advise my clients of checking to avoid these. But first, if you like these type of travel trip tips, please be sure to like us and follow us so you can get more of these. So the most common mistake I see is showing up to the airport with an expired passport. It happens more than you think. A lot of people are so busy making travel plans that they never take out the passport to check the validity dates. But here's something important that you may not know about. Many countries require your passport to be valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended return date. So even though you would think that your passport is still valid because it doesn't expire for the next half a year, you may still be declined boarding if the specific country you're traveling to has a requirement of a 6-month validity. And again, let me stress, the 6 month usually is 6 months after the expected return date. Now, I have seen cases when the airline declined boarding to passengers that were traveling to countries which did not require a 6-month validity date. So just to be on the safe side, I would recommend making sure that your passport is valid and it won't expire at least for the next 6 months. Mistake number 2 I see. My company works with a lot of international travelers that are US residents but not citizens. This means that they travel with a passport issued by their country of birth, but they have a residency or green card in the United States. Many of these travelers do not realize that the green card is not valid for travel, meaning that you cannot show up to the airport just with a green card. You have to have a valid passport that accompanies that green card. A lot of times we also see the opposite. Travelers think that because they're residents, they don't need to carry the green card with them when traveling. So they show up to the airport, they're able to fly to their destination, but they cannot come back because they do not have proof of residency in the United States. So lesson here is that if you are a green card holder and you're traveling to an international travel destination, you need to have both your valid passport and your green card with you, or you might run into trouble. But not least, the third most common mistake that I see clients make, and I want you to avoid it, is skipping a leg. Well, what exactly does that mean? It means that when you purchase a ticket that has connections, so going from point A to point B has a stop where you have to change flights, you are required to take each leg of your flight in the order it was booked, meaning you cannot skip the first flight to get to your destination without notifying the airline. What you may not realize is that if you skip a leg on any ticket, whether it's international or domestic, the rest of your flights will automatically be canceled. The airlines need to know who's on their schedule, who's on their flight, so you cannot make these decisions where you purchase a ticket and then you decide not to fly on each of those legs. And you may wonder, why would anybody do that? More often we see, say, a ticket to Frankfurt being more expensive than a ticket to Budapest, for example. So some clients are thinking, well, if I purchase a ticket that flies to Budapest via Frankfurt, why don't I just pay less and then get out in Frankfurt? So this is one of the main reasons you cannot do that. If you do it, all the rest of your flights, including the return, will be canceled and you'll be left without money. I hope you enjoyed today's travel tips, and I hope you'll come back again and watch us more. And if you liked it and if you think that it can benefit any of your friends, please share it and follow us. Thanks so much. Till the next time.